So welcome to Bermuda and welcome to the Lounge.
Definitely. Big welcome, big welcome.
I am here. It's for the first time, drink some water with the what do you call Bermudan people? Bermudan?
Bermudians.
Bermudian.
Yes.
Okay. Big up the whole Bermudian people. The water in Bermuda is so lovely.
So I'm going to teach you a catchphrase to use. You're going to look at Leanna and say, hey girl, look her.
Oh gosh.
Say, hey girl, look
This is
her.
the test right here.
This
is the test.
Say, hey
Let's
girl,
see if you could do it.
Look her.
Hey girl. Look her.
I feel so serenaded right now. Oh my
Okay,
god.
So, we're going to get straight into it. Long talking. Serani, it's a pleasure to interview you on the Loud Lounge. Now,
Pleasure is mine, my brother.
Yes.
that's right. We're going to get into you're a songwriter, producer, and singer. We're going to start off with your singing first. Then we're going to get into the other many aspects of your career.
Okay.
Now, Serani, how long have you been singing?
14 years.
Dang.
Yeah, like the same year that I got my break, the same year I started singing, like months before, and boom, explosion. It surrounded to the world.
Okay.
It's the weirdest thing.
Okay, now, since we're talking about your singing, I noticed from hearing your songs, and as well as you seriating certain people in the studio that live anonymous right now, you're a singer. Truly a singer.
Oh, you didn't, you thought I couldn't sing?
I'm not gonna get into it,
It's
but
all right. No,
I can say,
tell the truth.
yeah, you're really a singer.
A lot of people.
I'm impressed.
Tell the truth. You thought I couldn't sing, right?
Yeah, I thought you couldn't sing. Until they heard it. So, Bermuda, do remember, Selecta Fray is hosting Serani's next mixtape. It's called the R&B Blend with Selecta Fray and Awesome Squad.
We're all learning this at the same time, Bermuda.
I love it.
Serani, speaking on your singing, when did you officially say, I want to take this to the next step and take it as a career?
2007, the same year I got my break as an artist.
Okay.
Yeah, so I got my break, like I started messing around, wasn't really serious in like January, but by May, I really knew that this is what I'm gonna do. So I had the song with Mavado, 2006, which was Dying, yeah. Right? But that was just, I had no plan to be an artist. So January I was just saying, let me play around. By May, I was like, yo, I'm gonna do this for real. And then I wrote, I'm gonna be stinking rich. And I was like, yeah, all right. That's the first one that sounded like something. And then the same night, I was like, that's take a rise, I take it to another level. Said every table, right? I like it, no. Come from me looking awesome. See, feel me know, so them not like we down. Cause them can't walk in them Nike down. Cause, you know, same night, stinking rich and you know, and no. And I was like, all right, this is it. By October, November, Dawn, the second one is a hit.
Okay. Now, from my DJ era, because I'm a DJ, No Games, we would say,
Classic.
was your classic that touched us all. So, what inspired you to come up with a song with the theme of No Games?
Well, a lot of relationships in our culture. You know, all of our culture, it's a lot of games, you know, men and women play games with each other. So I'm in this relationship and I'm like, I feel like we're just here playing games. I don't want to do this no more. You know, if I have a relationship, let's do this for real, you know, that's what I'm saying to myself. So I say, yo, I don't want no games, right? Yeah. Everybody can say the same thing. They don't want nobody to play with them,
That's
right?
real.
This
That's
is any
real.
relationship. This could be a you know, like man and woman relationship. This could be you and your kid. You don't want your kid to lie to you. It's a game, you know, they're playing with you, any relationship, right? So I had that in my mind, and then I watched the movie with Morris Chestnut, Vivica Fox. Two can play that game.
Yes.
And that is
my
literally,
goodness.
that's, I'm like, okay, this is for sure I'm making a song about this. So they said two can play that game, but I'm saying no games.
Absolutely
So that's
not.
my concept, and you know, anybody anywhere in the world, when you say no games, it's tied to me. So if you say yo, no games, in song people always say no games like Serani. You know? Yeah. So
Yeah. But you're not just an artist vocally. You also have a talent hidden behind that some people may not actually know about, but we know you play a few instruments, right?
Yeah.
So come on, tell us a little bit about the background on that and your instrumental background, and what are some of your favorite instruments that you like to play?
Well, I love to play the guitar, but most of all, I love to play the piano. I fell in love with the piano at like 2 years old. Didn't know that I had this deep family, musical family. Had no idea on my dad's side, right?
Yeah.
So it's in my blood, it's in my genes to be super musical, but I'm like the only one that took it away from the church.
Yeah.
You know, all of them are in the church. They don't really care to do music as a profession. I do. It's what I love.
So did it just come easy for you? Because I know if I put my hands on a keyboard, nothing's going to come out.
Yeah, it is natural. Music is natural. So all this time I was a singer, I didn't know. You know? But if I grew up in, like, if my household now, you know, my parents' household, they're not that musical. My father has it naturally, but he doesn't care. He never cared to dive into that part of his abilities, but he has a beautiful voice.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, he never really played that instrument, but I did. Most of his family play instruments. Remind me the question again?
Other instruments. I mean, when you got a chance to, you know, play the piano, what do you remember that first song that you played on the piano? Was it? Yeah. Let's hear it. What was it?
Trilla load. Curls. And the national anthem, Eternal Father bless. Yeah, man,
Okay.
I play whatever play on JBC. Because the only channel we have, you know, man. There's no cable, there's no dish, nothing. There's just one TV, with 12 button, you know what I mean? 12 channel, but one actual station that work. You know, yeah, and
So,
whatever play, Bob Marley, anything that plays, I play it on the keyboard.
Genius right there.
So speaking of having this musical background rooted in you, I notice a lot of your songs are well written and well versed, and they have, we would say, subliminal meanings behind.
Whole heap of meaning.
Like I actually used one of your lines, Serani, on this girl.
Oh gosh.
I told her, I know that you love me. The way that she put
Now, did it work? Wait, Frey, did that work?
it did work. It did work. I told her I want to take her to the movies. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I want to take her to the movies. So you know what I mean? Yeah, so I just want to let you know, many nights, Serani, many nights have been my wingman in my car.
I just want to let you know. You're saving men out here. You're saving them.
Yeah. Be careful the other. Yes.
But it's all right still. Argument all right, but careful. Bono.
So, who were some of the DJs that pushed your music?
That what?
Yeah, DJs that pushed me, like DJs on like Selectas
Good question.
that were pushing your music to get in the world to hear you.
Question you asked me. No, first of all, this answer cannot really be an answer, because there's many DJs that push my music out in the initial stage, but I can tell you about the first set of people. And we have talked about man them from Bembe. Remember? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Bembe. Yeah. So we talk about Raz and Biggie. You understand?
Yes.
We talk about Richie Feeling. Right? We talk about DJ Liquid now. This is radio. ZJ Liquid. Zip him. Yeah.
Yes.
Them time there.
Yes.
Him a the man. I'm first. He bossed me from production days too. When it was just that sake. No, Serani the artist. Liquid was the first one to really give us that big highlight.
So,
and Sunshine as well.
Sunshine,
on
okay,
IRFM.
so you got a lot of radio, popular radio DJs.
And Street too, and we can't leave our Foota Hype bust the
Yes.
thing too. We all bust together. All of we bust together. Raz and Biggie, Foota Hype, Daseka, Serani, Mavado, all of it was at the same time. Bugle, you know what I mean? Yeah. No, but you know, we can't leave off the DJ them that push me in the States. We can't leave off the DJs that push me in Trinidad. 'Cause I think no games bust in Trinidad before anywhere else.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well,
and then New York ran
Well, I'm
with
gonna
it.
tell you personally, that song got me enough money pull-ups. You paid enough internet bills and phone
This
bills.
is paying homage right now. You see
know what I
this?
Don't worry, we'll go to the studio later.
Facts. You owe me.
This one's on the house, okay, Bermuda? You heard Serani, this one's on the house for Selecta Fray. You heard that, right?
Got it. So Serani,
I never said that.
I want to transition a little bit right now because, you know, the world's finally opening back up, right? Bermuda is opening back up. That's why you're here right now. But this is a pivotal point right now for a lot of people around the world because artists, DJs, promoters, nobody was able to push the way they wanted to for 2 years. As an artist, producer, how did you stay busy throughout the last 2 years of the pandemic?
Anybody that know me know that I hate to do dub plates. I just doing dub plates.
Did a bunch of dub
A
plays.
bunch of dub plates. I'm talking about 20 to 50 a day kind of thing. You know what I mean? And you know you have to have the money.
Yeah.
You know? But and I stayed busy with my instruments. You know, I was buying more instruments, practicing singing, you know, everything. I'm working on my craft. That's what I was doing because I knew that this day would come and I have to be ready to drop on like an onslaught of music. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm on a musical high right now.
Yeah, I see it.
It's been like about 10 years, 10 to 12 years since I felt this way. And that's, you know, COVID. So
And we know you got a couple hits out there, and I know you, when I came in here a little while ago, and we have to tell the people that's tuned in right now because you had me all rattled. You got me busting up my car just to walk up in this place to come and meet you.
what can I say? I have this kind of effect.
It's got this kind of effect, Bermuda. Oh my God. But no, he was in here, he was singing, and he was playing a new tune. So tell us a little bit about that, what you got out.
All right, so what I was playing earlier is unfinished music that I'm in love with, that I know I'm about to put all my energy behind. But all right, let me go a little deeper into what I was playing. I have 3 albums that I'm working on. 2 are pretty much complete. 1 I just started. So 1 is a live album. I think you were hearing a piece of that. It says live music with my band.
Your band.
Along with other musicians, you know, we all created this, you know, started from me on the piano though.
Yeah.
And then I have this other album that is more like what everybody knows Serani to sound like, you know, the kind of songs that you would expect from me.
Yeah.
You know, like, you know, no game kind of vibe, you know,
A little bit
secret
of
kind
that
of vibe.
R&B feel
Yeah,
to
mixed
it.
with the high energy Caribbean vibe or the Afro vibe. Yeah, so that's what people used to. There's an album for that. And I just started a reggaeton album.
A reggaeton album? Oh gosh.
I never
Cross
started.
Crossing
didn't
over.
stutter.
Someone was speaking a little Spanish on it as well, or you're gonna serenade us a little bit in a different language right now.
Y'all not ready. Y'all not ready, but yeah, I'm doing it.
Okay.
I'm doing it. Do you guys play reggaeton here?
Yeah, it's actually
Very popular.
Yeah.
All
We
right.
have a big Dominican.
All right. So that
Latin
means
community
I need to take all the contact information and yeah, stay up. Yeah.
Now, speaking how we had the COVID and your career had somewhat been put on hold for the past 2
water
years,
is really good here.
right? We're gonna talk about what was your iconic moment to date before COVID, and where do you see Serani within the next 5 years now that we're opening up?
Pivotal moment. Eastern Parkway, New York.
Yes,
That entire 2008, that entire time from 2008 to 2009, but this particular moment on the Eastern Parkway on the truck with Elephant Man. Get up with Elephant Man.
Oh my days.
Serani!
Yeah.
The lisp and all.
Yeah. Get up with Elephant Man. Yeah, so me and Ellie on the Parkway. By the way, I'm really good friends with Elephant Man, you know. Produce a good amount of his hits too. You know, so I don't even remember them. He always thought that I don't remember them, you know. But yeah, like, so on the truck now, I'm a new artist. Elephant Man must be looking at me like, my producer, what is he doing here singing, you know what I mean? But he knows that I have the talent, so it must be weird for him. So we're on this place now, I'm singing, come from me looking awesome, say face me nose, so them not like me.
Yeah.
Thousands of people, you know. Matter of fact, there are like 4 million people on the Parkway. So at any given time, you're singing in front of at least 100,000, right? We're driving through traffic, and the traffic is people, right? This is like 8 lanes, right? You know, it's like probably even more, probably like 10 lanes on these roads. So them have the main road, which have like 3 lanes.
Yeah. And
then there are like 2, 3 on each side. And plus there's right through, there's, we call it, islands.
Yeah, in the
the
middle.
road,
Yeah.
right. So there are like 3 different islands, and this is big road. I don't know, you never been, right? Eastern Park, have you been?
No, I haven't.
Right, so it's big road. Thousands of people, and you're driving through this. So I'm there singing down, the hottest new thing, right? In the Caribbean, right? Singing down, singing study people, stinking rich, mama still hungry, thinking that I'm doing my thing in the Steve. And then I say, yo, Van, it's my brother, let me try. Tell him play no games. I don't know that this is the biggest song I have. I feel it, you know. I know that I made a really good song. I thought it was going to be a mega hit. Never thought it would have been a classic. So anyway, I don't know that the song is big in New York until this moment. I'm on the on the truck for like an hour and a half. Didn't try this new song yet. Just try it now. Singing it, girl, I love, it's Serani. Nothing, nobody not singing, love you, girl, do it. Nothing. You see, when you reach, gay, everybody, I don't sing no other song for the rest of the night, bro.
Why?
I don't sing no more song for the rest of the day. Because this is actually teaching me about writing, about songwriting. Like I wrote a ballad.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Remember, I'm singing hardcore songs and Jamaican diaspora music, but I made a ballad in No Games, and when I hear the people, them connect with it and grab onto that part. And as the year went by, from that day, them learn a new part. Everywhere I go, it's like them, it start add on now. Them know the pre-chorus, them know the intro, you know, over by a year now, them know the song. Yeah, so that was a pivotal moment for me. It taught me a lot about music from a different point of view, from a real artist point of view. It taught me a lot.
And speaking of writing and, you know, how you got to that, what type of inspiration you pull from, you know, composing these songs? Where you normally get your inspiration for writing a song? Where it comes from?
So, I listen to the best of the best. And I also listen to who I emulate or who I like to listen to, whose music has passion, whose music has love in it and due diligence in it. You know what I mean? Like who, you know, spend them time and them effort and them working on this for them entire life, you know, to give us this one song. You know, this one song in particular. Not every song is gonna be the boom, but this one, you've been working your entire life and I can hear it. You and every musician that made this song. This is the kind of music I listen to. So my favorite artist of all time is Tracy Chapman. That's my biggest inspiration. That's who I emulate the most. Yeah, it's my favorite artist of all time. I have others too that are more normal, common, you know, that people would more expect, but Tracy is my artist.
Now, speaking of artists,
that's who my dad played for me when I was about 5. Her album came out in '87, and my father had it, and up until now, I've always had that album.
Oh, so
like
87.
I've had it. My dad had it on record, so I used to play it on record. Yeah. My dad would be working in the country. I had that record more than him. I'm playing that record every day. You know what I mean? You know.
Now, speaking of the artists, let's throw this out there in the atmosphere. Who would Serani like to have
Trace
in a
Chapman.
collaboration?
Trace Chapman.
Yeah.
I've said her name the most. What?
Yeah.
I just haven't met her yet.
Don't worry, in time.
Yeah.
In time.
Yeah.
And just remember
time
when
no
you
wait
meet her,
and no
no
one
games. No games when you meet her. No games.
Don't leave my brother hanging. Don't leave my brother hanging.
Tell her, no games, kid.
Yeah.
No
facts.
games.
Okay,
Facts.
so we're talking about artists that you want to work with, and is that something that you want to pursue? What about any producers out there that you still want to work with?
Well, I'm a huge fan of Swiss Beats. So Swiss Beats was
Legend.
a inspiration for me too. Obviously, firstly because of how sick his music is, but then other than that, the next big thing is that he got his big break when he was 18. I was 15, so I was just like, all right, you can do it, I can do it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Sorry to strive.
Yeah, so by the time I was 23, I got my first paycheck. You know what I mean?
And
My
put a
first,
smile
yeah,
on
so
your face.
I was aiming for 20, but I wasn't far off. I was like, yeah, all right, yeah, you that dude, you know what I mean? Yeah.
I'm gonna be
Yeah,
stinking
stinking
rich.
rich.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Facts. Facts. So when I wrote that, my pocket done fatter.
Give inspiration to everybody.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but the thing is, I'm still. It's not just that pocket fat. It's you get a little change or whatever. It's more like nah. I need to break from. I need to break my family from the
Situation.
time that this what a bad situation. I grew up in a nice situation, but then had a bad situation. Coming to my latter part of my prime as a kid, right?
Yeah.
I was like, I need to get my family out of this. So, yeah, I had some change, but I needed more. So hence, I'm gonna be stinking rich. I'm motivating myself, boosting
Just
myself.
manifesting it out there.
Yeah,
you know,
to
just
speak
putting
things
it
into being.
There you go.
So, a lot of people might say, a lot of people would want to say, Serani, him too cocky, right? No, big up yourself. Yes, actually, I'm a little bit cocky, right? But here what, it is how you interpret it. It's not really that I'm cocky. Let me tell you what it is.
Yeah.
If I were to follow what people would say, I would not be here. So people would tell me, you're not gonna, one of my really good friends' mom told me that I would not make it in music.
Wow.
Right?
And look at you now.
Look at you.
Right?
Yeah.
Cool. So that's like the strongest motivation for me.
So
When she told me that, up until now, it's still motivating.
And that's what it always finds, that it's people that tell you you can't do it that makes you want it more. You become more hungry for it. And I feel like what you're saying is you have to be your biggest fan. You have to have that confidence, right? Within yourself.
So we would simply say this is some people say you're cocky and others would say they're confident.
You're confident, yeah.
But it's all in the aspect of how they look at you. Confidence a lot of times gets thrown out as cockiness, but as you say, you're confident in yourself. I'm confident in myself too.
Let me tell you what it is. I'm not going to wait on nobody to tell me that I am that guy. So I'm going to tell myself. So if you want to have that as that, then that's your problem. So I've been boosting myself.
You're to be your biggest fan.
Right. I'm my biggest critic though.
Ooh,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Hold on. What you want me fix, bro? You done say it already. Come, talk. What you want me fix? Say it now.
Somebody ever heard trying to get him sort himself out? What's going on?
So, Serani, being a touring artist.
All right, no, my brother.
Your tracksuit pants are fun, he said?
His goddamn grays on, ladies. That's what's happening right now.
Cause you have me look like one idiot to the Steve. Me a fix up. Anyway, interview time. What was that about?
So, being a touring artist and you go to different parts, let's say you're going to different parts of the globe, have you realized certain songs that hit, let's say in New York, hit different in Trinidad? Or a song that's popular in Trinidad, it's not big in Bermuda.
It's funny that it's a Trinidad because Trinidad is one of the best examples of this song. When the work is done and the sun comes down, you're the one I wanna be with all. When I'm feeling down and out with a frown, you're the only one that make me feel alright. Oh, is this real? Trinidad alone. I've never heard that song
Boss.
anywhere else. And that was like, when I say that's one of my biggest songs, probably the second biggest song I've in Trinidad, no? Yeah, it's the second or third biggest song I've in Trinidad that must play right now too, right? It still play.
Now,
never heard that play in Jamaica.
now,
Everyone's got their favorites, you know.
now
Everyone's got their
speaking of
favorites.
that, how do you do your homework when you go to the different areas?
I be
See,
asking
that was
from-
a hit in Trinidad.
I landed
Coming
and
to
I,
Bermuda,
Yeah,
it's
no, I like
completely
that.
different.
right, so I
how
landed
does
and
Serani?
I've been asking people, yo, so which song? Which song? Like,
So,
which song?
okay, so
which
we're
song
just
y'all,
reaching out.
which song y'all play?
Yeah.
All right, so like what you hear, which song do you want to hear?
No games.
Duh.
Bad
Fred
mind.
saying that.
Bad Mind, yeah.
Yeah, but I want the edited version. Promoter, da 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 da. That
Yeah, yeah,
version.
alright.
That's the version I want to hear.
Yeah, man, a
Not
rich,
the record
rich
version.
people
I wanna
version.
hear the rich
That,
people
a
version.
rich
Yeah,
people
yeah.
version.
So
So
that-
yeah. So
Yeah,
look.
Bermuda, he rich.
Yeah. So Bermuda, look her. When he cuts that dub for me, you're gonna do the promoter
Right,
one for me.
first.
He's gonna learn today. New 500. He's gonna learn today. But Serani, we're just gonna say I'm very impressed with meeting you, the person that the music that I actually play, and bosses me, and I'm surprised at the vocal ability that I heard. Her, like I can honestly say, look, give me that. Don't leave me hanging. Yeah. I'm gonna hold you back. Don't leave me hanging, right?
Facts.
I'm impressed. Like I'm blown away.
Yeah.
But
you know what's crazy? Because some people would say that you don't sound like your tracks, but as a fan, I think you sound just like your tracks. Even listening to you right now in person, I'm like, that's playing on the radio.
Yeah.
It's exactly the same.
Murder. I need some more water. Film crew.
So, Serani, we're gonna throw this one at you, and I hope you're ready. What is Serani's status?
Ooh, ladies, I hope you're tuned in.
Ladies are tuned in. What is Serani's status? Is there a Miss Serani? Is there plans of a Mr. and Mrs. Serani?
Frey's asking some questions right
Ready?
now.
And how does Serani, being an iconic ladies singer, deal with the groupies?
Man,
Let's
this
put
is
it there.
Hot seat.
Why so much question at one time? I got to number one.
Today.
I got to number one.
Yeah, number one.
All right.
No comment. Number two, what's the number? Second question. What's the second question?
Is there going to be a future Mr. and Mrs. Serani?
Serani?
Is there going to be?
Yes.
No comment. Third question.
Are there any junior Serani?
Oh, yeah. I got a kid. How do I deal with the?
Yes. How you do the management of being a full-time artist and incorporating your family life? Because I'm realizing now as we get older, because we're not sweet 16 anymore.
No.
It's about time management.
Balance.
You're a producer. You're a singer. You're a father. You're someone's significant other, even though we'll say politically correct, we don't know.
We don't know.
How do you do that? How does Serani make this happen?
Just thinking.
You know what? I appreciate this question. Julian, I hope you're watching. Oh, my water. Is that? Hold on. Yeah, Julian, I watch. This is live, right? Julian, you watch? Big up yourself. Tiga, you need to hear this too. This is a real question you ask me. How do I manage so many things? Right? I'm going to explain to you why this question is so important to me. Nobody in my life understands how much work I do and how much it weighs on my head on top of, right? Nobody understands. Apparently, you're the only person that understands. Because everybody wants me to produce.
Yes.
Everybody wants me to write song, right? Yes. Everybody wants me to be an artist with hits, right?
Yes.
Everybody wants me to have some.
The expectations
Everybody wants me
are
to have
high.
kids. Nothing like yeah.
Expectations are high.
Yeah, brother, everybody want me to build rhythm too. Like you want me to make beats and have them in dancehall hot, and I can't do everything. Literally cannot. I am lucky, right? But more than that, I am blessed to have so much talent. But at the end of the day, I can't do all of it. It is impossible. So, what I've started to do in recent times, because I'm not young anymore, and I can't run my life the way I used to run it, as you said, to have a kid, right?
Yes.
So I literally can't be writing for people, be producing for people, to be making beats for people. Remember, you know, these are all different things in it.
Yeah.
Right? So the writing is, what we're calling writing right now is writing the lyrics for the song and the melodies, right?
Yes.
That's one thing. Making the beat is another, right? Is a whole different thing that is
Beast
musical
right there,
arrangement. Right? Sorry, that's musical creation. The production is arrangement. Right? When I make a song in a dog, it is a project. The song is a project. I'm not doing it. I don't want to do it if it's not a project. It takes me one of my best songs that I have take me months each.
Time consuming.
You understand me? They take me months each, bruv. And it can't happen no other way because I'm not doing everything by myself anymore. So what I start to do now is hire or incorporate other musicians within my project, so that I don't have to literally do everything by myself, because it is heavy on the head, you know, to be doing so much.
Wow.
I can do it all, but I'm getting older. I'm not, you know what I mean?
No.
I'm not in my 20s no more.
We're gonna throw this out there. Speaking of all the management of what you gotta do, who is Serani outside of music?
There we go. Ooh, very good
Who is
question.
Serani
Craig Marsh.
outside
Yeah.
of music?
I'm Craig Serani Marsh.
Craig Serani Marsh.
So,
Serani is my actual middle name.
But you got a lot of personality to you, you know, and I could see over the years like that, what you've done and what you've been able to accomplish. It hasn't diminished that. You see him even more, like you said, on right now on a musical
I'm
high.
on a musical high, and,
Yeah.
and it is propelling my personality as well. So the more confident I feel within my work is the more confident I'm going to be.
Yeah.
You know, it's the more confident I feel within my body, within my health, within everything, is the more confident I'm going to be in my personality.
Okay.
The more confident I feel, the more happy I feel within my family and my people's.
Serani, we're gonna throw this in the atmosphere.
Okay.
The confidence that you're showing me, music is not just a strong horse. Producing, I'm gonna speak this in here. I see acting in you. I see
That's
acting
actually a
in
good
you.
observation.
I see
good
acting in you.
observation.
You know, you
Characters that could come out
Yes,
at like a drop of a dime.
yes,
I see
yes.
it.
I see improv acting.
You know who I look up to? The most talented person I know in the entertainment business, Jamie Foxx.
Oh my dear.
Imagine
Woo.
that.
Jamie Foxx is
Yes.
the man.
So
And
Serani for Oscar, Serani for Academy Awards. That's what we're talking
He'd
about.
like to thank the Academy.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't swear on where I'm gonna take my career or take my abilities, but I don't think I have this big deep passion for acting. But I know that my parents, my mom been telling me everything that I can do. She tell me. She told me I could sing from I'm a teenager, and from I'm a boy. Before teenager, my mom would tell me that I should sing, and I'm like, Mommy, leave me alone. You know, like I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
So
I'm glad you brought your mom up because obviously we're here for a reason.
Moms, yeah.
Yeah.
Shout
this is
out to mommy.
Of course.
Big up yourself, Miss P. She's not on Instagram, so she's not seeing this.
No, but I'm glad that you brought your mom up because I want to know a little bit. What are some of like the most memorable moments you have with mom, like we're celebrating Mother's Day and all of that right now? Anything that sticks out in your mind?
Yeah, when I score at football game and she was busy talking to her friend.
She weren't even paying attention. She wasn't paying
But guess what? When I'm older now and I realize, I was like, yo, this is not mommy. Mommy don't care about sports. So mommy not going to watch, but guess what? She's always there.
She's always there.
So that's a good memory for me, you know what I mean? Like, I'm there cussing. I said, Mommy, what do you mean you never see the goal? What? You know? No, dude, she was there. You know what I mean? She was always there. So
speaking
mommy,
of sports,
mommy at the boss, man.
You said
But by the way, mommy just saw me perform for the
First time. No. Okay. We need a details. Where were we?
I sang Mama's Still Hungry for her. I had to explain to her why she should be okay that she's still hungry, you know?
You had to explain to her.
Mom said, but Craig, I'm not hungry.
Does mommy call you a nickname specifically? Is it Craig all the time? Craig.
But my mom's an English teacher.
Oh,
You
God.
know, so she's an English major, right? So Craig.
I love it.
So we get the street and the country side of my energy, my personality from my pops.
Yeah.
And my mom is proper.
Yeah.
You know.
So academics was your thing growing up, or did she have you hard in the books? And because she tried to.
But I'm remember, I'm not that. I'm just what's the word? Artistic. I'm fully artistic. So unless they took me to an artistic school, then you know. But I mean, obviously, I have the brain to do anything, but I didn't have the focus to do anything else than what my passion is. My passion is art. My passion is sport. My passion is music. Anything creative I can do.
Now, speaking of sport, and you said earlier you played football. Who's your football team?
No, see, hear the thing now. What break this down.
on
A lot of people are going to be upset.
Oh, gosh.
I don't care. I have to be myself.
Yeah.
Right? I don't really care about football.
What?
Right. I believe strongly that I have talent. I think I had the talent to be an architect. 100%.
Architect.
An architect. I had the talent to be a soccer player, footballer. 100% career and music. In any way.
Yeah.
Okay.
And obviously you say acting, like this art, like that kind of entertainment. I have the ability to do anything in entertainment.
Okay.
But football I have the talent for, but I don't care for the sport.
Okay.
I don't care for the sport whatsoever. So I don't have a baller. I don't have a team. Talk to me about basketball now that I am less talented.
Okay,
in.
but
Who's your
playoffs
team?
were just happening.
In
So
this.
Yes.
But I fully enjoy the sport. If you give me a basketball on a rim right now, I'm shooting.
Okay.
all right.
Give me a football, I'm gonna say, yo, what a game there. If we're gonna play a game, then I will play a game. Give me a basketball and a hoop and I'll be shooting for an
Now,
hour
since
by
basketball,
Yeah.
who's your team and playoffs are now? Who's
myself.
your team?
I don't really do the team thing because the second the star is gone, you're gonna have to follow a trash team.
Right,
So
right.
I follow
Players, Dan.
Players?
a player
One player.
at a time.
Okay.
So who's the player?
Steph
Let's get
Curry,
straight to it.
bro.
Steph Curry,
bro.
Golden State.
Curry, bro. What's wrong with you, son?
Nah, you gotta sit over there. I'm a Celtics man. I ain't
I'm
gonna
a
get there.
Celtics-
Tatum.
honestly.
Tatum. I'm gonna tell you the truth. We ain't heard no Steph Curry around
Yeah, but you can't fight the Steph
Bermuda,
Curry.
I just want to let you know, Serani has just got himself in a parking lot brawl. I'm just letting you know, promoter.
Don't worry, we're gonna
If
film
you don't
it.
see no games tonight, Selecta Fray gave him a quick one in the throat. Because this is
DJ
Celtics
Burn up.
Nation.
What you say you gonna do?
Celtics Nation.
What you say you
You're
gonna
gonna
do?
learn today.
No,
Don.
no, I'm
You're not
gonna
gonna
hear-
disrespect my
hey.
Celtics in Bermuda. Don.
Actually, never
Golden
disrespected
State.
your side.
Yeah,
You're so
yeah.
defensive.
Yeah, because I'm a Celtics fan, Don.
Can I speak?
Yes, you can speak now. Go ahead. Steph Curry.
He ain't
Go ahead.
impressed. He ain't impressed.
So,
Not impressed.
forgive me, Mr. Frey,
Yeah.
but Tatum just got in the league, right? Tatum is gonna have his time, right? It's coming, right? So,
Yes.
let me
Yeah.
finish. Let me
Yeah.
finish.
Go ahead.
I respect LeBron James. I respect.
Trash.
No,
Trash.
don't
I
be
don't rate him
disrespectful.
no
Don't be
more. I
disrespectful.
don't rate him no more.
I'm not a
I don't rate
fan.
him no
I'm not a fan, but
Yeah.
I
I could give him
respect-
his respect.
Then, so don't say trash. Just as I'm trying to set you know,
Garbage.
just allow me to finish now, my boss. LeBron James,
Yeah.
Steph Curry,
Yeah.
Kevin Durant,
Yes.
Kyrie Irving,
Yes.
right? Back in the day, James Harden, I still believe that Westbrook have it, right? Ja Morant.
Oh my
when
God, that dunk.
When Steph done, is Ja Morant and what's his name? Anthony Edwards, right? That is the league right there now, if them don't get injured,
You're
right?
really impressing me. A lot more than a hat rack. You actually know basketball.
There's Danchall.
Okay.
Don't play around. There's Bradley Beal. Don't play around. There's my guy that's with Chicago Bulls, DeRozan. Bro, there's some ballers. Don't play around. There's Lillard. Don't play around. I respect all of them. I respect all of them.
So we're gonna
but you need to understand that right now, there's Tatum, there is Brown. There is Brown. Don't play around.
I could talk sports with this guy.
Basketball. That's
Basketball.
all I care about. There's so many ballers, bro. You know what I mean? There's Jordan Poole too. You know what I mean? Like, just cool. I respect them all.
Right. So
Steph is just my favorite baller.
Right. So we're gonna put
the person that he shows on in media is just a dope person.
We'll
man.
put this
Yeah.
out
Everything.
there.
Steph is just that.
You
guy,
like the
dog.
players.
Not the
I'm a
team.
right. I'm a diehard.
Not a team man.
Celtics win, lose, draw.
Diehard.
I'm a Celtics man.
So even if they have a whole stint of just years
I'm
and
gonna be
years.
there. You might as well say
Oh, and I'm
the
a huge
Celtics used
Kobe
to be
fan too. Rest in
Kirby.
peace.
That's right. Okay.
Huge Kobe fan.
Kobe
Before
fan.
So
Curry.
we can say
The GOAT.
the Celtics was once like the now Knicks. So I went through that era. I'm gonna do my dean.
I'm leaving you two
Nah,
on
y'all
that
never
side.
had that next situation though. That next situation is tough, bro.
In closing, I just want to say on behalf of the Loud Lounge, with yours truly, Selecta Fray, and the beautiful Leanna Lambert as my co-host, we appreciate you coming,
Thank
Serani.
you
So
for
we're gonna
stopping
play some
by.
new music,
Yes,
We're
yes.
gonna play
Let's
some
hear
new
it.
music.
Let's
'Cause
play the
New
latest
music.
releases. Now this one is called One Man.